We continue now at the top of Daf Lamed Beis and Meseches Bava Basra. This is Bava Basra Daf 32b. On the previous summit, the Gemara had a case where somebody said, "What are you doing on this land?" And the person said, "I bought it from you, and here is the shtar." And the Gemara now continues. Amar Lei said back to him, "Shtar zayfu." That shtar is a forged document. It is not a valid shtar. Gachin lochish le Rabba. So the person bent down and he whispered to Rabba, yes, he's correct. Shtar zayfu. It's a forged shtar. Miu shtar ma'al yahavali virchus. But nevertheless, I did have a good shtar and I lost it. V'amina. So I said to myself, "In kid hai b'yadoy koldehu." I'll at least have this one in my hand. It's worth something. And so really, I did have a good shtar, but I used this, which is not a good shtar. Amar Rabba. So Rabba said, "Malu l'shaker." Why should he be lying? We should trust him. Iboy Amar, because if he wanted, he could have said, "Iboy Amar le shtar ma'alyu." If he wanted, he could have said to him that this was a good shtar. So since he could have won, he wins the case right now. And the Gemara continues, Amar le Rav Yosef. Rav Yosef said to him, he said to Rabba, "Amai samacht," but what are you ultimately relying on over here? A high shtar, you're relying on this shtar. High shtar chaspa bi'almu. This shtar is a mere shard, it's worthless, and so therefore he cannot win this case based on that claim. And the Gemara continues with a similar story. Ahu damar l'chavri. There was somebody who said to his friend, "Havli meya zuze de masikna bach." Give me the $100 that you owe me. V'hashtar, and here's the shtar that you owe me the money. Amar Lei said to him, "Shtar zayfu." It's a forged shtar. Gachin lochish le Rabba. He bent down and he whispered to Rabba, yes, shtar zayfu. It is a forged shtar. Miu shtar mal yahavli virchus. Nevertheless, I did have a good shtar and it was lost. V'amina, and I said to myself, "In kid hai b'yadoy." I'll take this one. Called to it's worth something. Same basic case, but in this case we're talking about collecting money based on the shtar. Amar Rabba. Rabba said, "Malo l'shaker." Why should he be lying? Iboy Amar Le. If he wanted, he could have said to him, "Shtar malyu." It's a good shtar, and therefore he should win based on this claim. Amar Le Rav Yosef. Rav Yosef said to him, he said to Rabba, "My kasamacht. What are you relying on? A high shtar. You're relying on this shtar. High shtar chaspa v'almu." Again, the shtar is a mere shard, therefore he cannot win the case based on this claim. Amar Ravidi Baravin. Ravidi Baravin says, "Hilchasa kivase de Rabba biara." The halacha is like Rabba when it comes to the case of the land, meaning in that situation, the person with the forged shtar is going to win, and he'll be able to stay on the land. V'hilchasa kivase de Rav Yosef bezuze, and the halacha is like Rav Yosef by the case of the money. There, the person with the forged shtar is not going to be able to collect the money. And the Gemara explains the difference. Hilchasa karabba biara, the halacha is like Rabba by the land. Tehecha dekaima aratekum, because where the land is, it should stay. This person is in possession of the land right now, so he keeps the land. We keep it where it is. V'hilchasa kavasi de Rav Yosef bezuze, but the halacha is like Rav Yosef by money. Tehecha dekaimi zuze, look me, that where the money is, that's where the money should stay. And so therefore, again, when it comes to this case, he's trying to use a forged shtar to take away someone's money. That we say he cannot do. And the Gemara continues at the two dots. Hahu arva da'amar le'lelova. There was a guarantor who said to the borrower, "Havli mea zuze de parati l'malve lovech." Give me the 100 zuz, which I paid to the lender on your behalf. I was a guarantor of the loan. I paid off that loan, and now you owe me the money. V'hashtar, and here's the shtar. This is the document I received, which says that I actually paid off your loan. Amar Lei said to him, "Lav paratich," but didn't I already pay you back for that? Amar, so he said back, "Lav hadart shakal tinhu minoi," but then you took the money back. In other words, I essentially relent you that money, and that's why you owe me this money. Now, essentially, he was saying the document that he's holding is really worthless, because the document was that you owe me the money for the fact that I paid off your debt. But that was already paid. This is really a new loan that he's claiming, and so he's saying you owe me the money, but it really is not in this particular document. So Sholcha Ravidi Baravin Lakame de Abaya. Ravidi Baravin, he sent this case before Abaya. Ki Haigavna Mai, what would happen in this situation? Sholach le Abaya. Abaya sent to him, Mighty Boile. What's even the question? Ha'ihu Diomar Hilchasa Kivase de Rabba Biara. He said that the halacha is like Rabba when it comes to land, in the case above. V'Hilchasa Kivase de Rav Yosef Bezuze, and the halacha is like Rav Yosef by money. Dehecha de Uk Mazuze, look that wherever the money is, it should stay, and that's exactly what's happening here. He's coming with a document that is essentially the same as a forged document. He's admitting that the document is really no good, and he's trying to collect money. You can't collect money. The money stays exactly where it is. But the Gemara clarifies, "V'hani mili do amar le hadart os v'tinu minoi." That now that's only true if he says to him that you again then borrowed money from me, meaning I gave you a new loan and you owe me that money. That's totally new. This document has no connection to that. Aval amar le hadrasinu nihilach machmas dava shayfi v'sumki. But let's say he says, "I returned the money money to you because the money was discolored. It was not valid currency, what you gave me. So then really the shtar really is still good. This was never really repaid even from the original repaying of the debt of the Arev. So akate ise l'shibud de shtar, the shibud of the shtar is still in effect. It's essentially true that this shtar is supposed to collect this particular debt, and then he would be able to collect the money. And the Gemara continues, Rava bar sharshum nafak alei kola to ka'achel ara diyasme. There was a rumor that went out regarding Rava bar sharshum that he was profiting off of the land of orphans. Amar le Abaye said to him, Amoli easy, gufa de'uv dehechi have it. Tell me, my friend, what exactly is the case? How did this rumor get started? Amar le said to him, Arab mashkunta have a nikitna me'avun diyasmi. I had land, and I had the land as collateral from the father of these orphans who owed me money. V'havali, and I had, and we will continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Lamed Gimel Amud Aleph.